What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to episode number 59 of my Path to Power on this wonderful Saturday. I guess it's evening for you guys now. It's still barely morning for me here in the U.S. Got a little bit of a late start today. I had a little bit of a late night last night, but these things do happen. We're relisting our cards that haven't sold yet in the trade pile. We're going to take quite a loss on Ben Arfa, and Walcott just did not sell on for as much as I thought. Nepenthes had given me some wrong information. That must have been PS3 pricing. Apparently, Walcott is only 3-star skills as well now, which, as to your opinion, whether or not he should be 4 or he should be 3, I really have no opinion on that. I don't really like using him in any of the FIFAs for whatever reason, but we're still hoping to get about 7,700 coins back for him, and that'll be a good profit still on all those cards. I also I'm going to have to sort through my club because when I was buying those packs, I realized that my entire consumable pile, all 50 slots were full. And when all 50 slots are full, you just have unused items that you can make liquid, turn into coins, and then you can actually do something with those coins. We head into a match, though, in Division 1, as there's a new tournament out right now, and it's a 3-league tournament, max 5 players. And so I already have a base of a French League 1 side. I have Tevez in from the BPL, so I really just need to figure out how to splash a few more players in, and then we'll be good to go. We take the smart pass there in the 13th minute to give us the early lead. And when you're in these, high division games or in cup games, people are generally going to be taking any type of goal that they can. And I've talked about early leads before, guys. They drastically change the way the game is going to be played. And it allows you to do things like this. This is going to be the longest passing sequence, I think, probably of my Path to Power so far. There's not always the need to use the LBA. And if you guys don't know what LBA is, or L1X, it's just your give and go pass, and it starts your players on a little give and go run. But sometimes, hey, you don't want everybody bursting forward. You want some players to be back in support, showing for square passes, showing for drop passes. And you want to be able to retain possession just like this. Finds its way to Carlos Tevez. A little bit of a body feint inside onto his right foot. He is going to score that shot 10 times out of 10 to the near post. 31st minute goal there, giving us the 2-0 lead. Very, very happy with my play when I can get a goal like that. And that is one of the most frustrating things when something like that happens against you, where you've held the ball for seemingly 5-6 minutes on the game clock in FIFA, especially because it goes so quickly. And Tevez just getting free, outpaces Lescott, and it's the near post again. Guys, I've talked about it. If you haven't sorted out your near post shot yet, what on earth are you doing? It's actually changing the way that I have to defend, because in previous FIFAs, you'd want to always, and as a defender, as a center back in real life, you always want to show them the outside. You want to keep the play outside, keep the player moving up the line. You don't want to let him get back inside where he can cause more trouble. But in this game, if you show him too much of the line, he's just going to run past you and score on the near post. And obviously, you could say, you know what, Japes, that happens in real football as well. And yeah, I do agree to that. But for the most part, guys, it's definitely changing how you have to defend on FIFA, because this is why when I talked about the defensive tutorial that I wanted to release, I said, guys, I got to get comfortable with the game before I'm going to release it. And this is one of those things where, hey, I've now got to keep a few different things in mind when I go about doing that, because these shots are lethal on this game. You're going to drop 1 or 2 goals if you give them a little bit too much space going outside, which generally in past FIFAs hasn't been as much of a problem, especially FIFA 12, where keepers were very, very good on the near post. Now, FIFA 11, they could roof the near post shot pretty darn easily, but FIFA 12, man, the keepers were strong on the near post. You didn't have the managers and the coaches wanting to yell, but this is what I was talking about, was sorting out the consumable pile in my club. It's the weekend. Consumables are going to sell for more. I figured, hey, we'll put all these contracts up. Maybe if I get 5,000 coins or so, that would be awesome. It's 5,000 coins that I wouldn't have before. Maybe I'll buy another gold pack today because, hey, guys, I like buying packs. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. If things go well for me, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to reward myself with a pack. If things go poorly for me, I'm going to say, man, I'm going to console myself with a pack. And it's just one of those things with Ultimate Team. Buying packs, it is addicting. It's kind of like gambling, kind of like playing the lottery. You just never know what you're going to get. But we're sitting at 63-10 right now. Not too shabby considering we've had 5 or 6 disconnects along the way. So our record should really be something more like 63-6, 63-5, something in that range. And that would look a little bit better. About a 10-to-1 win ratio is where we should be at. And those disconnects, I think we were winning the majority of those names. So really, it should be more like 66, 3, and 6 or something. Anyways, that's not important. We are where we are, and this is indeed FIFA. So you gotta roll with the knocks. And we come up against Team Swag in all caps, so you know that he's got loads and loads of swag. But every time I see a 4-4-2 formation, I know there are going to be gaps. It's just one of those things where the 4-4-2 on FIFA 13, I just don't think it's a stellar formation, especially for Ultimate Team. I don't think it's that bad for head-to-head, but these are the halftime stats. 57% possession for me, 43% for him. He's taken one shot on goal, and I think I blocked it with my center back anyway. It was one of those games where I felt in full control, even though the score didn't dictate it, and eventually we're going to send Lavezzi in on free. He's the one that made that first pass, started his run. You can see with the touch I take with Lisandro Lopez, I don't take it directly sideways because it would have been stolen away from me. I take it back and at an angle a little bit, kind of spinning my joystick as I'm taking it is kind of the way I think about it. But it ends up setting Lavezzi free, and that near post finish is going to go in again. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this episode and these tips are helping you, a like or thumbs up is always greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you do indeed enjoy my content. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.